In the name of Allah, most merciful, most compassionate, dear students, how are you? This is Hazm Rashwan, and here we are again with a new online lesson of Traveler 2. Today we have a revision, or we complete our revision of Module 1. We have today lesson 1C and 1D. So let's get started. First of all, we start with the new vocabulary of this lesson. We have here suffer from, and suffer from means to experience physical or mental pain. This is the meaning of suffer from. We have as well control. Control means to rule somebody's actions or behavior. This is the meaning of control. When you control someone. As well, we have reduce, and reduce means to become smaller. To become smaller. And we have fear of means afraid of, right? We have as well deal with, and deal with means to be about. We have here advice, and advice means to give advice. This is the vocabulary section. We have here should and had better. So as we know, should and had better use if you'd like to give someone a piece of advice. You say you should study hard, you had better sleep early. So what are the uses of should and had better? We use should or shouldn't, plus note that it is followed by the verb infinitive. Infinitive means the verb without any additions. Ask for and give advice. Should I stay or should I go? So I'm asking for your advice. To express an opinion, he should tell his father about it. Make a suggestion. Shouldn't we discuss it with the boss first? This is to give or to make a suggestion. To express mild obligation, you should go to work on time. So this is the part of should. Let's move to the other part. Had better. Had better is followed by the verb infinitive as well. So you say you had better go, you had better eat, you had better have, and so on. So it often expresses a threat or warning. So if I'd like to threaten someone or to warn someone, I use had better. Right? This is the should and had better. Let's move to the other lesson 1D. For 1D, we have here a number of new vocabulary, or the words easily confused. The first two words we have are damaged and injured. Damage means to spoil or to harm, okay, somebody or something. This is the meaning of damage. But injure means or injured means, because most of the time we use injured as an adjective, right? It means physically harmed or damaged, right? It means physically harmed or okay, injured. You can talk about an animal or somebody. So I'm injured. My cat is injured, right? So you can talk about someone or an animal, right? One of the players was, so, but here talk about things, right? But here talk about animals or people. One of the players, so when you talk about players, you say injured, right? But the school, because it's something, say damaged. We have here survived and rescued. Survived means to live after an accident or fire. This is the meaning of survive. But rescue means to help somebody out of dangerous situation, okay, or danger. So only two people, that's good, only two people survived the plane crash. So because talking about the people who stayed alive after the accident or the crash. Luckily the boy who fell in the river, yes, rescued. Look, watch, and nuts, good. So you look at something or you look for something, but you watch for longer time. You watch a movie, you watch a match. And nuts means to become conscious of something. Here around the country, so thousands of people around the country, this football match, I'm talking about the football match, so good, watch. I'll always take a window seat on the train. I outside, good. I look outside, because we said look at, look for, look up, and look outside, look inside. Did you? That's good. Not the size of their house. That's good. This is for the part we have for the vocabulary. To the grammar section, we have here the present simple and past simple, but with the passive voice. Passive voice means when you change the position of the subject to be the object and the object to be the subject. For example, I washed the car. So when you use the passive voice, you say the car was washed by me. Good. I study English. English is studied by me. So when I say English is studied by me, so this is the passive voice. You have a rule you have to follow if you'd like to change from the active into the passive voice. This is the present simple. Okay. Here the rule, we have here the subject, then the auxiliary, then verb 3. For the negative, the same, but we add not. The question, the same, but we replace. Okay, we start with the auxiliary and are, and after that we put the subject. For example, am I cold? But here for the negative, he isn't cold. But for the affirmative, you say he is cold, right? This is for the present simple. Now to the past simple. For the past simple, we have here the affirmative. You say, you start with the subject, then the auxiliary, was or were, then verb 3. After that, for the negative, the same, but we add not. Wasn't, weren't. For the question, we start with the auxiliary, then the subject, then verb 3. This is for the part of the grammar, right? For 1E, we don't have a lot of a new vocab, but we have this exercise. We have here surprised, embarrassed, and annoyed. We have 3 different adjectives, and we have some idioms. You can call them, or proverbs. They mean the same, like surprised, embarrassed, or annoyed. So the first one is, I wanted the ground to swallow me up. So when you say that, you mean you are surprised, you are embarrassed, or you are annoyed. That's good. You are good, embarrassed. So when you say Jack couldn't believe his eyes, so I couldn't believe my eyes. So you are good, you are surprised. Good. When you say I went red as a beetroot, I went red as a beetroot. Beetroot is a kind of vegetable that's that's red or reddish, right? Very red. So Faye went red as a beetroot. It means that she is embarrassed. Good. When your cheeks turn into the red color, that means you are embarrassed. Number 4, you are getting on my nerves. When you say to someone, you are getting on my nerves, it means you annoy me, so you are annoyed. I don't want to enter the school competition because I'll only make a fool of myself. I only make a fool of myself. It means I'll be embarrassed. Good. So make a fool of myself means I'll only be embarrassed. Driving me up the wall. You are driving me up the wall when you are angry with someone, or you're annoyed with someone. Say that. I nearly jumped out of my skin. That means, okay, you are good, you are surprised. So these are the vocabulary we have in this part, right? This is for the 1E. For the roundup, you have to study the questions you have, and I gave you the answers in your student box, so you have to study them. This is the end of our video. Till the next video, have a nice time and goodbye.